Hi, sorry I got cut off on my last video. I did deep clean this silly phone of mine, but and I think the other one I have is even worse, and I haven't really tried my new one for videos yet, but that's coming up here. I don't know. Just kind of using up a old phone, I think. Maybe it'll never die. Anyway. But yeah, I was talking about the embarrassment of being in close contact to narcissism, and it is embarrassing. It's people look at you like when you're with somebody that's acting and talking like that the way they do, and the men or the women. I've seen them both. I'm sure you have too. It's um, astounding. That's what I called Doug the other. I said, "You're totally astounding." You know, he said, "You are too." I said, "Yeah, I know, but not like you." You know, excuse me. So, yeah. But I was talking about how left off with how, oh, like teenagers at school or even college students, like I saw, well, I saw like football players being mean to little girls and things like that. It's like these are totally narcissists, and people like that, they don't grow out of that stuff. They might learn their lesson, and they may curb their behavior, and they will learn how to not be as cruel as they were in the world. But if they were a cruel person, as a little person, intentionally mean ass thing, that's who they are, you know. And even with the girls, I saw how they could be mean and pretend like it's all cutesy and whatever. Ugh, disgusting, you know. It's like, and then poor me when the thing gets hurt or anything. It's like, here, let me help you, you know, with all of them, you know. I don't tolerate that, but um, I don't know that this video is really about that. Pretty much I was just getting back on here to say sorry I got cut off and spend a little more time. I'm going to be going out and um, give my kitty out there some milk. And I wormed her yesterday, her and her kitties. I waited till they were over a couple months old so none of them would get sick and die if I wormed their mom. So I just gave them some chunk chicken and put their medicine on there, and they loved it. She was just on the porch asking me to come out, and I told her I'll be out in a little while. So I figured while I have this uploading, I'll go spend a little time with her. I have to be really careful when I'm walking out because she's trying to get under my feet, although her leg is healing and she's getting better not walking underneath my feet. But and then when I pick her up, she wants to get loose and run around my feet again, and she likes me to pick her up, and then she wants to get back down, and she just wants total control over me. Reminds me of somebody else, you know. So anyway, oh yeah, Robin's Hood made a very good point about how God's willpower, he'll give you the choice on what to do. And then I just got a stabbing pain in my head and forgot my point. I really did. Just I'll have to bear with me for a minute. Not an unbearable stab, but a stab nonetheless. And how could I prove that somebody I'm connected to hears me thinking and knows everything I say and, even what I'm going to say or do, those types of things. And I'm not talking about the good one either. So, But God given us willpower. He's not telling us what to do. It is our decision. There was more of a point to that, but then it brought to mind this morning a friend of mine, I think, sent around a post about how our loving God, great big laughy face, loves us so much he flooded out the whole world and she's laughing her ass off. And I said, yep, that's my favorite part too. I said, especially when he gave them 500 years to build their own boat, but they were too busy screwing around. And she laughed back at that. So, mm, so mm. Another friend of mine made a really good point. Um, he said he's been seeing a lot where people want to worship the creation, but not the creator. Oh, that is so true. So true. Oh, not shaking my head. No, I just got a chill from my air conditioner. It's so true. But, oh, oh, I heard some noises on a video from like Derek Bros or Global Witness and the Jonathan Kleck channel. It sounded like it could be air conditioner or sprinkler. And they both live in kind of desert states. Well, not kind of, but Arizona and Texas. So, and it's San Antonio, I do believe, for Kleck. And I don't know where Derek is. Looks like around Tucson. So, but I'm not sure. So, I live north of Tucson and Phoenix, and then I moved north of there in Payson. Well, I lived in Scottsdale, Glendale, um, Payson when I was down there. So Payson was up in the mountains, and I worked on a ranch, and um, it was nice, really nice. It was an old ranch. It didn't have the animals like used to have back in the day, but I was cleaning cabins up there and lived in a cabin up on the mountain and took care of the mansion, the old man that was there, cleaning his house, and see what else. Oh, sort of running a drywall business. I was doing my other job too, but I ended up starting to do drywall. Well, I had in the past too, but I didn't want to do it. But when you have to feed your kids, and we tried to hire a 40-year-old man, and I don't think I was even 30 yet, and had two kids, but this 40-year-old couldn't even hold a sheet of drywall above his head to hang it on the ceiling. The lid is what we called it. And so it's like, yeah, a lot of good that did us. We commissioned a house, subcontracted it, and I ended up in that happened a lot. So I finally just started a drywall business. The dipshit I was married to couldn't get it put in his name because he was illegal all over the place. And the funny thing about demons like that, they get away with their dirty deeds. It's amazing. It's disheartening, but they sure do. Crappy people get away with a lot of things. And I know they'll answer for theirs in the end. And I really do know that. But yeah, it's not pleasant to watch them just skating through life. You and I know if we did something, we'd get nailed for it in a heartbeat. There's another thing that's been on my mind. Freaking Facebook telling me that I'm a threat to security. It's like, oh, really? Well, then I want all the taxes I paid back. I want all the money you used with my name for stocks and bonds to the United States government with my social security number. I want all my money. And guess what? I'll buy a plane and I'll just leave the earth till I run out of gas. Piss on you. Call me a terrorist in my own country, you pieces of crap. How dare you? Who's a terrorist? You want to poke crap in my vein like they did before and make me sick? But if I don't get the jab, I'm a bad person and I'm a threat. I don't even leave my house. Who's a threat? I could order anything I need right here, right now, and never leave. So, what's your damn problem? If anybody's got a sickness, people, it's the people out in the public eye running all over this planet, spreading your germs. Not a person that started taking care of people when they were tiny. Pieces of shit. You fucking bastards. Fuck you. Good. I hope somebody that is in the government, I hope you hear this. Pass it on, you bastards. Say that of me. When I would protect any human being on this planet with all my soul, you ugh, crappy human beings say that about me. People like me. Yeah, you'll get yours. That's fine. I do have to wait, you know. You can do what you want. There's your free will. But it is like knowing the ark. He's telling you to build the ark, which is your bond with Christ, and you're not doing it. So that's totally up to you. That's your problem. And that is your problem. Don't make it mine. Oh, I think that's what they call a rant. So I don't even know. I just got back on here because I know I'm just entertaining people's time because some of you are in the same boat as me. At least we got a boat, right? Wow. Yeah. I got other people. I do not know if they're playing games with me, but how could you prove it? Because for one thing, if somebody's not trusting me when I'm straight up, okay, like say if a guy liked me, for instance, and I told him straight up from the beginning, there was no chance. I didn't say in hell or nothing, but no, I'm not interested in any kind of a relationship. I mean, friends, that's it. Friendships, period, period, period. And I say it a gazillion times. It's, trust me when I say that. Believe that. Don't go anywhere else with it. There's billions of fish in the sea, and I wish everybody the best. But to say they don't know if they trust me when I said something crossed the line. My instincts are down pat and right on. You might need to work on yours, you know. So for real. But yeah, just stuff that's on my mind today. Just one of the 150 million thousand things. And wow, there's something, hey, Robin, when you put all them people together, that's what my brain used to feel like when I was talking to people for God. It's like, it's like, yeah, 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 okay. I'll do what I can. It's horrible. I am so glad that I can't hear him like I used to. He spared me. Now that's being merciful. That is a merciful God, because when you literally do hear people and you're doing things for God, and he makes it so you can't hear him as much as you used to, you might be able to feel him in your blood, and that's icky enough. but you can't really hear them anymore. It's kind of like putting a naughty kid in somebody else's house. You know they're probably raising hell, you know, but you're not there to see it, you know. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? I think I did that with two sons. I put like two of them on this planet. And my four granddaughters. Oh, God bless this world. Oh, really? So, well, I'll leave it there. Um, oh, just thinking about my kids makes me want to cry. Oh, shit. Oh, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Oh, my God. They're monsters. Really smart and good looking. They're just horrible. All of them. Well, not maybe all of them. I think some of them girls might have a chance. Okay. I'm gonna go before like I'm not dissing on men. There's a lot of good men out there. Not enough, but there's a lot of them. So, all right, everybody. Peace and love. I do love you. God bless the world. All your hearts. God bless all of your hearts.